South Dakota's annual Hanukkah celebration took place at the South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance tonight. Parker Brown takes us there in our top story.
Tradition and symbolism of freedom, peace, and hope carry the holiday known as the Festival of Lights.
Kindle lights in your holy courtyard.
For Rabbi Mendel Perowitz, Hanukkah has always been a joyous time.
The best memories I have as a child growing up are of Hanukkah. Lighting those candles, those colorful candles, spinning that dreidel.
The 8-day celebration is observed annually to remember the rededication of the temple following battle.
They were being oppressed by the Syrian Greeks.
Notably, the biggest change of this year's celebration was the new location to accommodate a growing Jewish community in South Dakota. They were grateful for local leadership who fostered growth of the community and brought in Mayor Tenhaken to light the menorah.
So I think it's very important when we can have events like this just to remember how different we are, but how alike we are at the same time, and to be able to come out and just publicly express that we are one Sioux Falls.
That menorah was one of many fun touches to this year's gathering. The gelt drop was done with assistance from Sioux Falls Fire Rescue. The 7-foot menorah itself was made out of Legos by children of the community. For Rabbi Perowitz, there was an emphasis on creating something for the whole family and involving youth in their long-standing traditions of the Jewish faith.
Like so much of Judaism, Hanukkah is really all about the children. It's a time for families and children especially to gather, to learn the traditions, learn the sacred ideas of our heritage and our faith, and to keep that going for the next generation.
In Sioux Falls, Parker Brown, Dakota News Now.